Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of A Plague Tale Requiem. Last episode, we basically saved the goat for the shepherd, the goat shepherd. We saved that goat, and then we climbed towards the mountain. We ended up getting into more of a sneaking situation again, but we did better this time. We didn't get caught this time for once, or we did get caught, but we didn't like kill any of the guards because it required that if you get caught, it's an insta fail, so we couldn't fight the guards in general. So we did get some successful increasing of the stealth action of what our characters could do. So yeah, I don't think the guards are there anymore, are they? Oh no, they're still out there, just guarding the same way they are. That is the most hilarious thing to me, though. I'm guessing if we go up here, we get the cutscene, maybe. I want to get the secret stuff though. Okay. No, it looks like... Oh, what is this? I guess we would climb all the way up, right?
Come on. Up. Very well.
I am wondering what is considered story progression and what's not considered story progression. I cannot tell what's considered the story path or not, the non-story path. In game development...
It is almost time!
Gather round, please. It's the Count and the Countess.
Mm-hmm.
It seems we're right on time.
So is the Countess, so I thought it was a priestess for some reason. But yeah, like, there's a thing we call golden paths. The main path is what we're calling it, in my regards. But the golden path is what we labeled it in game development, where that's the best path that the player needs to take through the story. And I think that sometimes I get mixed up not knowing which one is which because of how it's set up. But I guess we'll just progress through this like this, I guess. Because we're meant to not... Oh, I see, never mind. So we are meant to go up
Hugo, look at this. Is it from the bird?
It's up to you.
I say it is. Then it would be honored that you wear it. Keep
What?
it for when we see it.
What feather did we miss?
I'll give it back then.
Question is, what feather did we miss at this point? Because I feel like I missed out on a few feathers at this point. Barn owl. No, we didn't miss a... Oh my god. We did not miss any feathers yet. Wow, that's surprising. We got 4 more feathers, but we didn't miss a single feather. I'm surprised. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we're about to head into wherever this is.
We need to jump down.
We're still waiting for a few latecomers.
Latecomers?
Feel free to come closer in the meantime.
Latecomers.
Yeah.
I'd say that's us.
What are we going to do?
We'll think about it.
What do you mean latecomers? How are we latecomers, though? Wait, are we actually legit gonna have to walk to it? Because there's no sneakingness now. Yeah, we can't sneak into it, besides...
Friends and children, today marks the longest day of the year. The light of the summer solstice shines upon us once again.
Uh-huh.
And yet, in these cold hallways, hidden from the sun, the Child of Embers still slumbers.
Her makeup's weird, though.
It is time to bring the flame of the Phoenix
The Phoenix.
to his dormant
That's your
embers.
bird.
Thus will we prove that we deserve to care for him. Like mother.
And child.
Like father.
No. Oh,
Let
I
us
see.
pray together before we enter.
Ah.
Come.
Only Sophia and Hugo can do this, I think. Amicia does not look anywhere close to being a mother. Because she's still... Her stature is not, like, tall enough, I don't think.
What do you think? Bold, but believable.
Are we dressing up?
I mean... Maybe? Considering that we need to sneak in. Are they really going to be okay with Sophia not having a child with her? Yeah, because it seems like you need to get in there with a child. Oh, it looks like Sophia just grabbed a random child somewhere in time. Okay.
Open your mind and heart. It is now time to tell his tale.
So that it is never forgotten.
What do we do? Let's follow them or not.
Yeah.
Do what they say. They mustn't recognize us.
True.
Yes, come on.
If If anything, I'm worried that this is gonna lead to some sacrificial something, because I fear that the what they will do is gonna be like sacrificing.
Amicia, look up there.
Whoa, photo mode. I forgot about this. I need to. Oh jeez, that was me going through some character's body. I guess this would be fine. Looks like a really cool place though. Sorry, I had to get this screenshot.
This place belonged to them.
Centuries ago, a child was born on this land. His heart was blessed by the sun, from which he inherited the flame that rules everything. And so was born the Child of Fire.
What?
His flame shone over the world. He blessed it with his perfume, his laughter, his joy.
Of all places, La Cuna was his home. It became a land of life and peace, a place to heal, to thrive. La Cuna became a cradle of light.
But light tempts evil.
And evil knows no mercy.
Come.
A child on a throne. In an ordered temple. It's him, the Child of Embers.
I'll go left, I guess, for this one. I don't think it matters. I feel like at the end they're gonna sacrifice themselves.
It's the carrier of the macula.
Which is
That
scary.
fresco was in Mother's laboratory at home.
Oh.
Please kneel. Evil found the child inside these very halls. It fed on his fire, weakened it, marked his flesh with coal-black scars.
Oh.
His mother's arms couldn't warm him anymore.
Hugo.
And so his light faded, almost entirely. And the Child of Fire turned into the Child of Embers.
Lord.
A dark era began. Men forgot about him, but we did not. This flame is the last gleam of his light. Our hope. And now, two of you, a woman and a child, will carry it through his night.
Yeah.
Your heads are bent. Your humility honors you. You will walk his flame through his darkest hours. Take it.
What? So weird.
You will
What?
walk in his steps. Know the cold that bites the flesh. The drowning in the absence of light. The uncertainty. You will see the child die through the eyes of his mother.
What?
You will be the victim and the witness. Keep that torch alive at all costs.
The carriers have been chosen. Take your places.
What?
What do we do?
Follow
We have to play
trial?
along.
Yeah.
Let's cross.
Honestly, I'm worried that at the end of all this would be like a. So do I just go on one side of the door? I guess I'll go with the mother side. I guess, which is what they said. They we
Go
have to
forth
see it.
and bring him the light. Much depends on it.
I'm just worried that at the end we have to sacrifice ourselves because, like, we had to, like, cut ourselves open or whatever crap, which I hope not.
This is unreal. It's those frescoes. The plague. They think it was caused by the child's death.
Interesting.
They don't know the macula. I don't think so.
No,
They interpreted all this.
that's a
They
religious
made
thing.
a god out of the carrier of the macula. Amicia, the water will propel the torch.
Yeah.
I think it's part of their ritual. Drowning in the absence of light.
I guess we will have to drown ourselves in the absence of light for now. But I mean, we can put it back up if we have the ignifer, right?
Cold. It's over. We'll soon warm up.
I think this is a cool
It was
representation.
horrible.
But you did it.
I thought I was drowning.
Calm down. You're fine now.
No, I'm scared.
I'm right here. Missy's right here.
Just walk. I'm with you.
Yeah, we're literally together in this. Oh god, there's this weird choir.
Centuries pass. Famine, war, and plague descend on us.
Really?
He
I mean-
dreams of fire reborn.
Huh.
You are back in the torch's god.
Scared.
You are not alone anymore.
The child must meet his mother again.
Uh-huh.
His embers glow in the dark.
Oh, the Countess.
I am the mother, and I welcome him.
What?
Pass it to me.
I'm very worried he's gonna get taken away or something.
You did well.
The child must rise again.
Hear me, child. I am not barren anymore, for your flame lives in me.
Not true.
I am the mother.
No, you're not.
Become the phoenix, the child of fire reborn.
Join us. Blow on these flames.
The phoenix. It's the phoenix.
Shh. Yes, I see it.
I'm worried.
It's real. Even if it is the order, it's all true.
I'm worried though that we might have to burn one of these people.
Ignite his flame.
Hey, it's me.
Sophia?
Come, I found a passage back there. It's now or never.
Yeah.
May the breeze of life reignite his flame.
May the breeze of life reignite his flame.
Are we gonna get caught? I can't. I'm not moving. Oh, I know. I am partly moving it. Yeah, they're partly making me move. This is scary though.
Elsie, wake on.
Not for now. We all look the same.
Yeah, we all look the same pretty much. But I'm more worried because there's still not a certainty about. There's no certainty about how this is gonna end, but about how this place is gonna close out.
I saw a phoenix on that door, then the crags. You did well.
Yeah.
They look busy. Shall we go?
I mean, that was a scary thing though, because at the same time, although we were going through this sort of like reenactment of the whole Child of Embers kind of thing. It was really cool. I actually liked it. It kind of it kind of makes me reminisce of BioShock Infinite, and where you kind of like follow through the whole drowning and then coming back to life feeling. I feel like they might have taken inspiration from that. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. But it was really cool that they actually did the whole like walk and kind of experience this sort of religious ritual thing. But I fear that this ritual would be more dangerous than it is, because they might try to sacrifice someone. It's locked? It is locked. I'm pretty sure it's locked. Oh no, it's not. It's just heavy as hell. Very beautiful place though. Oh, this is the tree in the water, isn't it, that Hugo's looking for? This is the tree he's talking about, right? This looks exactly like the tree.
This is unbelievable.
No kidding.
Oh, Sophia removed the mask. Yeah, this is the place that Hugo was talking about, right? The water that he needed to go through? This is that tree, the same tree.
A child's throne. He lived here.
Oh, there's something in the
Their
back.
Child of Embers.
Hugo?
There's no Child of Embers. I told you about the Order. This place belonged to them. And this child on the frescoes? It's the carrier of the Prima Macula.
The Prima Macula. This just gets better and better.
Hugo?
Alchemists call it the first corruption.
Oh.
It awoke in Hugo's blood when he was a baby. It keeps growing inside him.
And it's killing him.
Slowly.
That's what this whole place is about. The advent of a carrier of the macula. The Order gathering around him, studying him, trying to find a solution. And rats.
Let me guess. Death, war, disease, and famine.
Not only. The rats are...
Hugo?
Anyway, they got it all wrong. There's no Child of Embers that will come and save the world. It's a fantasy they crafted to fit their hopes.
All of it sounds like a crazy fantasy to me.
Part of it is true.
He's gonna
the part
drink
that
it.
can save him.
I have a feeling he's gonna drink it.
The only part that matters.
There's some wordings in the back.
Basilius and Aelia.
Oh? Maybe the parent's name?
Nothing's changed.
Hmm?
That water's not magic.
The water?
Yeah, that's the...
Oh, from the healing pond in your dream. It's like a symbol. Like Mother's alchemic drawings.
Stagnating water is rarely magic.
True.
Hey, come see. That's his throne. And this, I think,
His
is
mother?
his name.
Basil?
He was a carrier just like you. You're not the only one. That's why you dreamt of all this.
Where's Sophia? She just disappeared.
Something called you here, and for a good reason. I mean, look at this place. If there's a cure, it has to be here.
And who is Alia?
The mother's.
It looks like there is more to this place behind here.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep looking.
Yeah, let's figure out the truth behind what's going on, really. Oh man, that was a cool way of...
I'm sure there are extraordinary things waiting.
Yeah, the camera literally like moved itself back to the player's control, but at the same time it created a weird hallway effect to make it look like it just got further away. The hallway just kind of looked like it got further away. But yeah, I kind of feel like this... Oh wow, there's the Phoenix thing again. I feel like there's some truth behind something. Like there's something... No, not truth. A hidden truth that's hidden behind this whole thing. So the child throne with the mother's... I'm guessing that's the child's and mother's name. Yeah, this place was technically the expected
Hugo.
spot.
There was also a tree in your dream.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, it looks the same.
But...
Pretty sure it was already there back then.
Basil loved it. I think it's why I saw it too.
It makes sense.
I cannot believe this place is real.
Me neither. But what's real has changed so much anyway.
Truth be told, a lot of the scene so far has been really, like, Uncharted-esque. Like, in reminiscence for me. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, the whole, like, oh, we discovered a place we've never been to before. But it's always written in books or told in stories or something of that sort. And it's kind of, like, reminiscent in that sense that the Uncharted stuff kind of fit that similar narrative of A Plague Tale Requiem here. It's just really nice to see, I think. Like, the style that's similar to that regards. For this particular scene slash episode, I guess. The scene, rather. Yeah, I'm just wondering what kind of hidden truth there is to this. Because it is true that this is more of a religious take on the whole Immacula thing, while the whole game in Innocence, A Plague Tale Innocence, was all about, like, the science-y survival with a science take on it, alchemic take on the whole situation of having the Immacula. I'm sorry I'm wasting time a little bit, but that's not because I want to, but because I want to see if there's any secret somethings here. But they're not letting me walk faster than I normally would, so I'm a little annoyed. But in all honesty, I think that this whole scene was really cool still. Like this whole Child of Embers temple ritual thing, reenactment thing has been so cool so far in this episode. And I really, really like it in how it's being made in cinematic form. But at the same time, yeah. I don't know what to expect. I'm still expecting the worst, rather, actually. But we haven't seen the worst yet, so... Yet or at all yet. So, we'll see. Yeah. I also think Sophia feels like an archetype that's very similar to Jack Sparrow. Like Jack Sparrow-esque, or maybe Chloe from the Uncharted Lost Legacy / Uncharted 2. Like, Chloe feels much like what Sophia is written into in the story so far. But,
What's all this?
yeah.
Are we the first to come in here?
Yes.
Oh, tent!
You're right. It looks untouched.
Too sacred for them, maybe?
Most likely. But also, this reminds me of how Hugo's room was back then. Hugo's room was like this last time, when we were in Plague Tale's Innocence. Like, our mother built a tent for Hugo, in general, because she felt like it would be necessary or something.
Hey, do you know whose room it is?
It is. It's Basilius's room.
Just imagine. He was living here, playing here, sitting where you sit. Isn't that astonishing?
Yes.
And he loved tents, just like you.
Love
Strange.
tents? Me too.
He had a phoenix.
Yes. Maybe he dreamt the same dream as you. Let's see what else he left us.
Yeah. Let's see what has been untouched since this place. I'm wondering, like, how much,
Look,
That's a lovely horse.
It's your size. Pretty sure he was your age.
Yes.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm wondering how much history there is that they're just
So
choosing
that
not
was his
to.
bed.
It's beautiful.
This Basilius was treated like a king.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was a king.
King Basilius.
I wonder how much they took from history in this case, like in terms of like the character's history, to pour it into the matters that Hugo's going through. Because I feel like they're not choosing to listen to history, in a sense. Because I feel like the alchemic groups have literally chosen not to pay attention to history. Instead, they're just saying that it's all left in history and time. They just choose to not pay attention to what Basilius went through, to kind of like treat Hugo the same way. Maybe there is a sense of that, and they just didn't show that since A Plague Tale Innocence, or so far at the start of Requiem, it's just been hinted, but never so much as like written as like, oh, it's historically, kid takes 5 months to get to this point, and in the end, kid has to die, whatever, etc. Like, it really doesn't go into detail of how bad this Immacula disease is.
Look at that. They're people. Important ones, maybe?
Prophets? Are there prophets in the Order?
They're villains. I think he shot at them with
Oh.
this ball here.
Makes sense.
That sounds
Boys.
I like this game too.
scary. Huh?
We've barely started.
I like this game too. That does not look like a game at all. It just looks like dolls. Like their version of figurines.
A warrior's room.
Not just any warrior. Look at the shape of the armor.
Mongolian? Or Chinese almost? It looks kind of like Chinese-esque. Maybe Viking, I guess. It could be that too. Yeah, this one has like skirt-style capes. Skirts and capes. Which reminds me of like the Chinese warrior armor stuff. Because I've seen some Chinese stuff that's kind of like similar to that form. Like Mulan. Imagine Mulan. Like that's literally what these armors kind of look like a little bit. But it's kind of interesting, I guess. What's over here? Dummies?
He was coming here to play with her.
And she let him. She was the best kind of knight.
I would have loved to meet them.
Wait, they're saying that there was an older daughter, I guess? And she was like the warrior, I guess, that protected him, maybe?
Sword and spears.
Wow, look at the axe too.
I wonder if they were put to use.
They built this place to avoid it. The carrier draws attention.
Valuable tiny creatures.
Valuable tiny creatures. What is this book?
Look, wax tablets.
Oh.
They're carved.
He drew her. And there, he drew himself with her. He loved her.
It looks like they spent a lot of time together. Just like us.
This is so strange.
How so?
It is. Let's keep on.
How is this so strange? It's just... But it... I mean, I guess the strangeness comes to how much parallel... Like, how parallel this is to what Amicia and Hugo are going through, I guess. Like, it's almost like they both
This is
are
crazy.
going exactly the
I
same
feel like
trajectory.
I know them. Like Basil could have been my friend.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look.
Huh. That bird again.
Yeah, I see
Its
the phoenix.
shape. It's the Order's symbol.
The phoenix is the Order. It's just that.
Sorry, boy.
She's lost?
No.
That explains why it stands above the child on their frescoes.
They
Oh.
thought they were better than him. They didn't care about him.
Ooh.
It doesn't change why we're here. Come, let's finish this first, right?
Interesting. So, in a sense, they kind of wanted to be better than the child? The Order? Wait, so the Order is the soldiers, right? The knighthood that we literally faced in the Plague Tale Innocence, right? A Plague Tale Innocence? Like, the whole knighthood was the Order, I think. Because it makes sense that that is the case, because they wanted to take advantage of the kid. In the previous game, that priest from the Order literally tried to take advantage of Hugo's bloodline so that they could be more stronger than him, but in actuality, they were 10 times weaker than him due to how Hugo was able to, like withstand all the pressure of carrying the rats around.
I'll be damned.
What's this now?
Alchemy.
An alchemy laboratory.
Can we go back now?
But it looks exactly like what you're searching for, no?
Yes. But
What?
No, you're right. Look for anything that could lead to an elixir. A potion, like books, drawings, maybe raw materials.
On it.
Most likely books, but at the same time, why is Hugo afraid is the question. Why did he become a bit more afraid?
That. Oh, I don't even know what it's used for. Come on,
If
give
only
me
if-
something.
If only
There's
if Lucas
nothing
was
much.
here.
Oh,
A phoenix. Look for a phoenix.
If only if Lucas was here, he would probably be able to help us find whatever we're looking for. I honestly think Lucas would have been best to follow us, but unfortunately he went back with the mother. It just kind of sucks that we're just gonna have to be left on whatever we can find.
What were they making in these things? Lord, give me something, please. This is all centuries old. What do you expect?
Like how Amicia just tells herself these things.
Empty. No! What the hell?
hey! Quieter. We'll find something.
Sorry. Lucas would know. He would.
True.
Hugo, did you find something? This
There's
is useless.
people.
Please, I
put
need
him on it.
something. Wait,
I think
I'm
the little
coming.
one needs you, Amicia.
What?
Yes.
Everybody was speaking over each other. What the heck?
An ethanol. No. Whatever's been cooked in there is long gone.
Cooked.
This place is crazy.
Seems like all those chemicals are cooked. Anyways, what is this?
Hey, something's wrong?
Did they
I'm
torture
sure they
him?
hurt him too.
Hey, I know things aren't turning out the way you expected, but
Nothing ever changes, Amicia.
True.
Alia wouldn't let them hurt him, right?
You let Vaudin.
No! I tried to stop it, but
I know. You tried. Sorry.
We literally yelled at him like multiple times. Amicia yelled at Valdon.
Come here, you two.
Sophia, where are you?
Upstairs.
How
Oh,
did you get there?
Look behind the curtains.
behind the curtains. Oh, I see it. Let me see what this door is. I just see this door. I see several doors. Is it gonna be locked, right? Hopefully it says locked. That's one door. The other door, hopefully locked as well. Because it would make no sense to open these doors at all, ever. Cool. I just want to make sure they're locked. Because I don't want to go through them and then be like, oh yeah, it's great. I mean, if it's a secret room for for a room with secrets, I would be totally fine with it, but otherwise, not so much.
Come on, Hugo.
Pretty hidden. But yeah, we tried to talk to
What is
Valdon
this?
about giving
no
up.
door. Some sort of observation hallway?
We tried to tell Valdon to just give up his stupid, like, thinking. But he wouldn't listen, so... And he thinks that we were stupid either way, so... It kind of says a lot that they were... This leads to a dead end. Collapsed area, I bet. Like, it speaks a lot to how the alchemist kind of treated Hugo anyways. He's more like an experiment, a toy to their madness. That it just makes sense that they would probably be part of the order, I bet. I bet the alchemists were all actually part of the order to begin with, and Valdon dying is actually a blessing in disguise in a weird way, maybe. But
What have you found?
we'll never
Your
know.
alchemist library. Looks like they were observing the child from here.
Like he was in a cage.
Yep. But yeah, we won't know if Valdon actually meant good or meant harm, honestly, because he's kind of gone, and he's been gone for a long time, so we won't know if he's alive or dead fully. But who knows? We'll never know. Well, this is a really nice... This reminds me of a lot of games I've been playing. Puzzle games specifically, where there's just like this white marbly stone with like a bit of nature in them. It's kind of cool. It's like a puzzle games like The Witness and Rhyme. I finished Rhyme recently. Or... Recently? I guess maybe a month ago now at this point.
What are those?
Scrolls. Probably about Basilius.
They're in Latin.
Any mention of a cure?
No, but they took other notes.
Interesting that that Sophia can read Latin. I like that. I like that she can read Latin. Means that we have people who can understand some of the languages.
We're right above the laboratory table.
It's wrong.
Imagine these bastards standing there, looking at him.
We have to focus on what they learned.
I may have a lead.
Okay. Oh, jeez. There was like a weird invisible something there. Making the camera go crazy there. Alright. We better hurry so we can finish this episode soon.
What is it?
Your alchemists wrote down everything that happened to the carrier.
Oh?
It's sorted by date. The last entry was in the year 541.
How long is that?
541. What does it say?
I haven't studied Latin since the convent, but it talks about Basilius. And,
Protector,
Aelia
yeah.
Dragus, his protector.
Yeah,
It
like...
really did all happen. They were just like us.
What happened to them?
The Order took away the carrier from her.
Her?
She rebelled and was arrested close to a round tower.
Ooh.
They took her to a capella, a chapel, inside a fort.
What?
And Basilius, where is he?
Passed away, of course.
It doesn't say.
Well, we have something to go on. A fort, a round tower.
Oh. Oh no. We gotta get out. Oh boy.
They're coming.
We're lucky they didn't come sooner.
Yeah.
Yes, let's get out of here fast.
Oh jeez. Let's see what they're gonna do now. Oh, I hope they don't notice that the door's open, though. And hopefully they don't scream guards or something. At least the water's clean as well. The water's probably, like, super clean. Or, not super clean, but, like, clean enough to walk into and stuff.
Through there.
Oh.
Risky, but the water will help.
Yeah.
Let's try.
We'll have to swim.
Water.
Come on, Hugo. You gotta learn to just bear with it. Bear with us here. Alrighty. That will be it for now in this episode. So far, a lot of cool things in this episode. I really like the whole, like, from being at the start of this ritual to all the way to this, like, ancient spot of, like, knowing that there's something wrong, but very, like, representative of what we're going through with Amicia and Hugo. So it's kind of cool to see the two. It's a shame that they didn't end up having to name the two characters similarly to Basilius and Arius. I think I can't remember their name, but Basil and Arius, whatever the girl's name is. Sorry, I don't even remember because it was just barely mentioned enough to make me commit my memory. Basil was mentioned like 4 or 5 times, so that's why the name commit to my head. But the sister, the protector, this protector of Basilius was kind of like not mentioned enough to the point, and her name was kind of like harder to remember due to how complicated it's spelled. So I totally forgot the name. But yeah, it's a shame that they miss opportunities of naming Hugo, like, I don't know, Bob. No, I'm kidding. Not Bob. What's better? What's an ancient name that sounds off with a B? I don't know, Bartholomew or something? Bartholomew, something like that, I guess. Would have been a greater name, I guess. Bartholomew or Baal, I guess, like Baal or something like that. Bale would be an interesting name. I feel like that would have been an opportunity to just match the name equally. Or, like, name Basil, like, I don't know, Hephilius or something, or Hephitis or something, Hepatitis or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like it would have been better to have some interesting associations, and that history repeats itself by the naming convention of these characters, by random means or something like that, or coincidental means or something like that. But, yeah, otherwise, that's it for this episode anyways. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Never Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night, everyone, for watching this. So, Roz, out.